The beam has become a symbol of hope and success for everyone.
Every time we win, the beam's lit up into the sky.
The beam and the Sacramento Kings are inextricable right now, and I love it.
It represents Sacramento proud.
3.
The beam, a crazy idea that Vivek had.
I was always wondering, why can't we have purple lights on top of the arena? So when I'm flying, I could just look out the window and say, oh, the Kings are in the house. So a few years later, the team at the Kings came to me and said, hey, we've got the purple lights, but it's not light. It's a purple laser that's going to shoot up into the sky.
I love Vivek, but come on, the beam? How is that going to work?
Let us know what to do. There has to be some connection between the actual laser and the button on the floor, but let's just call that magic.
I'm ready. You ready to light the beam? You ready to light the beam? Shemezi Mix, who's gonna light that beam?
The beam is actually not one, but 6 lasers that shoot up into the sky, and they go into outer space. And if it's nighttime, you can see it from miles and miles away.
The more that I was around people after games, the more I embraced it.
Light the beam! Light the beam! Even though the Sacramento Kings debuted the beam on September the 16th, the phenomenon of the beam really took off when the team started winning games and those lasers shot into the sky. People really started to notice.
We only light the beam physically pressing the button at home, but the beam does get lit when we're on the road as well. So anytime we get a win, the city of Sacramento, you know it.
1, 2, 3. Light the beam!
Keep this thing rolling, man. Light the beam. Light the beam.
After one of our home games, I was driving, so I couldn't see it out the window. So I stopped at a red light and got out of the car to see it. And I think it was dope. It was cool just seeing a big purple laser going into the sky.
We've been in a playoff drought for a long time. We've started this journey, and each time we take another step forward, light the beam.
Light that beam! Light that beam!
Every road trip, every game, when we win, you hear it. You don't really get that, with many other teams.
It used to be Go Kings or Sacramento, but now most of the time when someone greets you, it's just light the beam.
You see people wearing Light the Beam t-shirts. It's pretty amazing to see how this whole phenomenon has grown from lights going out at the top of Golden One Center to where it is now.
The Sacramento Kings are going to the playoffs. Sacramento clinching a playoff spot for the first time in 17 years.
This is still a very proud franchise that went through some lean years and now is back to where they feel they belong. The whole shining of the beams up into the atmosphere is symbolic of the rise of this franchise.
Playoff time here in Sacramento is going to be off the chart.
It's going to be the biggest show in the country. It's going to be like nothing you've ever seen.
Light the beam!
Light the beam! Light the beam! Light the beam!
Light the beam!
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.